Hi there. Welcome to Sunnyside Journals. I'm Catherine. I have a little visit. I'm working on a mess here on my desk. I actually wanted to try and go live this afternoon, but it's not letting me. And I've met all the criteria, and I've followed all the steps. They sent me all kinds of steps that I have to follow, and they sent me all kinds of congratulations and all that sort of stuff, emails. And yeah, and then when I go to try and do it, it says, you do not meet our eligibility to go live mobile. I've always been able to go live if I use my laptop. But if I use my laptop, then I can't read the comments and talk to you, while I'm working. So I'm not sure what to do. I'm not that savvy. I need to just point and shoot and go. And it's not coming easily to me. I am determined, though. I am absolutely determined. Let's see where I am here. I may move this over. Hold on. Okay, that's a little better. That gives me jeepers. So I'm going to be doing that now, am I? Okay, I'm going to try again. Hold on again. All right, here we go again. So I was hoping to just live stream while I work on my new account book that I don't know if you recall, I said I was going to create a new book for when I keep all my paperwork for the journals that I make and sell. And now I can see by holding this here, I need to be way up higher. Oh my goodness, bear with me. Hold on again. All right, now, hopefully this is better. My problem is it's up so high, I can't watch my screen while I'm working down here. Hopefully it stays in focus. Hopefully I stay in camera. We'll see. Anyhow, yeah, I have been using a tiny little binder to keep track of my orders, to keep my receipts in, to keep the business side of making junk journals and selling them. Not that I make that many. I make it out of love. I'm not earning a living here. I'm fulfilling a passion and a joy. But I needed a better book, and I just thought, wouldn't this be terrific? Because it's nice and big and bright and cheerful, and it'll be able to hold a lot. So I got started on it. This kind of the binder books that Better Homes and Gardens makes, this one's too new. I wouldn't use this to make one to sell. I believe this was from the 90s. I mean, it's got a barcode on it, so it's at least 1985, right? That's when barcodes came into being. So yeah, this is still sticky here. I want to get some of that off. So I can't go live. It won't let me go live. Where did my paper towels go? Here it is. So we will do a video. I'm okay. Boy, trying to find the help link on YouTube. Oh my goodness, they really do not want to have to help you. Come on, you. But I think I finally found 2 different ones, and I will inundate them until they answer my question. Alrighty, let's get this gooey stuff and make it be gone. There we go. Good. So I want to do a few things with the interior of this book. I want to make it a little more useful. Let's get this out of here. And of course I want to personalize it so it's a little more fun. I just got a baby wipe here. I don't like that feeling of the Goo Gone. it's a strange feeling liquid, because at first you sort of think it feels oily, but then it really does evaporate. But in the meantime, I don't like the feeling of it. So I got started on this yesterday, and I actually did hit record, and then for various reasons, it never got uploaded. So, but I will show you what I've got done. So I removed the end papers. The end papers in this book were plastic, and I was able to, it was like this. You can still see a little bit of it right here, but I was able to pull it up and rip it off because it's shiny, and I know that that's smart if it's going to be a cookbook, because it means it's wipeable. And if this cookbook would be like any of the cookbooks I use, well, they end up looking like this if you can't wipe them. But I did this on purpose. So I put in my own end papers. I wanted end papers that I could write on myself. And then I used dividers and made some more dividers. These are the original dividers, and they've got lots of pretty colors on them. But I wanted white. So what I did was, and I'm wondering if I need one more. Maybe we'll do one together. So what I did was, these dividers, they have a paper side to it rather than this shiny, it's sort of a magazine glossy side. So I picked out the kinds that would fit with each other. Now I'd like one with not too much, because the graph paper is quite big. That's not bad. Nope, see, that's big. Oh, pies. Nope, see, they're all big. Oh, come on, desserts, why are you so big? That's not bad. Vegetables, no. Well, if I flip you over, that will work. But now I need another one that's a top. Maybe I've got one. Are you top? No, you're not top. You're top, but you're still big. Well, I guess I'm not going to find one that's a top that's not too... Well, let's use pies. All right. I'll show you what I've been doing. Let me get that out of the way. So what I've just been doing is gluing two together so that I have sort of a pencil-y, papery kind rather than that glossy. I just glue the glossy side together. So I've been doing that. They're not exact, so I've been having to trim around the tab to marry them up better, but that's okay. I tried using my aerosol glue, and it's too difficult to try and marry up all the holes because it won't let you lift in place again. It's, oh boy, you just can't do it with the aerosol glue. Once you plop it down, it's plopped down. So I'm using glue stick, and then I'm also, this is kind of dried out. I went down and had some lunch with my sweetie. This is, come on. It's right inside there, the dried glue, because I took too long to put the pin back in the last time I used it. There we go. I think that's good. So what I've been doing is just going around the edge. Oh, there we go. With the art glitter glue, because of all the liquid glues, boy, this one's the strongest that I know of. So I've been using glue stick for the center, and then art glitter glue for the edges. And I've just been sort of doing that, like that. And then I glue them together, and I try my best to marry up the holes And then I deal with the tab later because they're not symmetrical in that way. I thought they would have been. I thought, oh, aren't I clever? Didn't I come up with a good idea? And well, no. It's but it takes away that glossy shine. I don't want that glossy shine. There we go. Okay. So we got that. Special helps. Oh, I like that. So see what I mean? The tabs really don't marry up. So I've just been sort of taking off that. And then just, this doesn't have to be perfect because it's just going to be mine. And then when we get this page done, I'll show you what I've done with the other pages because I have 4 that are ready. Well, hopefully YouTube will get back to me. And maybe it's just something I'm doing. I've even tried, I thought maybe, you know, my old phone, pardon me, I tried updating it and then rebooting it. All that sort of thing. And I don't have, it's not a terribly old system. I have an S9 Plus, Samsung S9 Plus. It should be able to handle going live. I guess we'll find out. Now, I dropped something on the floor. I heard it hit, but I don't know what it was I dropped. Well, I guess I'll find out. And if it's a pin, I guess you'll hear me scream. All right, so what I've been doing is covering up the printing so that I can write on it. Yeah, I like that. Alrighty, now that's kind of, hopefully I can get that pretty flat. Let's see. Alrighty, let's go there. Now, is that even? That's even. Okay, now I just want that raw edge to be inked again. This has been tea dyed. All right, so we'll do the glue stick again. I'm not a big glue stick fan. If you know me, you know I'm not a huge glue stick fan, but I don't trust it. Too many times later on I've peeled things off, the entire thing, and easily with glue stick. So if I'm selling a journal, boy, I just don't trust it. But this is going to be mine. So if it's going to peel off, for me, I don't mind. So, and I've got lots of glue sticks hanging around, hence because I don't use them very much. And I've tried all kinds of glue sticks. I wish Art Glitter Glue would come out with a glue stick. I bet they'd do a good one. All right, so let's cover up this side with a guest book. I'm going to stand up so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, that looks nice. I like that. Oh, do I want you down a bit further? Nope, can't go down any further. I want to cover up all that printing. I just want to be able to write on these if I want to. So that's the whole reason why I'm covering it up. So, oh, big news. We've got a new grandbaby. Yep, and our little fella, he's a Yankee Doodle Dandy. He was born on the 4th of July. Yep, he arrived. He arrived yesterday. Big, gloriously fat, healthy boy, which we're very grateful for, although he did put his mama through the ringer trying to get out. When you build them that big, they can be a Dickens to get out. I know that for a fact. My younger son, my older son was 11 pounds, 8.5 ounces at birth. And his little brother, who arrived, about 7 years later, he was 12 pounds, 3 ounces at birth. He actually broke the record at the hospital I was at. And of course, I couldn't get him out. I tried for several hours, and then they finally said, this baby's not fitting. We need to get him out. And by then I'd had enough, and I said, all right, get this baby out. And out he came, and all 12 pounds of him. And anyone who's had a cesarean knows sometimes they'll give you drugs that make you quite groggy afterwards while they do all the repair work. And so I was in recovery, and I'm sort of feeling groggy. And there's all these little elderly ladies around the bed, and I could hear them saying, is she the one? Is that the one? Do you think she's the one? I think she's the one. And I sort of said, can I help you? And the one little lady says, congratulations. You have the biggest baby that's ever been born at our hospital. Oh, great. Thanks. Do I get anything free for that? And they said no. Like the New Year's babies, they get free things. No, I didn't get anything for launching a 12-pound, 3-ounce, practically full-grown adult. But he was beautiful, and we kept him. Now I've got to put some more. I need to cover this up. So anyhow, yeah, so it's big babies. Woof. And I wasn't even diabetic. Sometimes diabetic mamas can grow big babies. They kept testing me because they kept seeing me get bigger and bigger and bigger. And no, I was not diabetic. He was just big. My girls were all normal sizes. My twins were 6'9" and 6'10", which is big for twins. And then I have one singleton daughter. She was a lovely size, and she was very easy to deliver. She was 9 pounds, 9 ounces. So that's a lovely size for a baby. They come out at that size, and they fit their clothing, and they've got chubby rolls. And like my sons actually didn't fit any of the newborn stuff. They were so big. A lot of the newborn things that I already had at home waiting, the layettes that us new mommies get, they went right into the next size up. Those boys. But I wouldn't trade them. Then they're still big boys. They're both very tall. And they're big, gentle giants, my boys. So, well worth it. I'd do it again if I had to. I didn't enjoy it, but anyhow, so I shouldn't be talking about myself. So our beautiful new little grandson, he's lovely. We've seen pictures, but because of the COVID, it's going to be a little while before we can go meet him in person. But thank goodness for things like FaceTime and sending unlimited photos. Thank goodness we can do that. And we'll just keep him and his little family safe. He's got 2 very excited big sisters. They're going home today, so that's nice. And everyone can all get acquainted, and then hopefully go to bed and have a good sleep. I love that first stage of newbornness when they're still a little sleepy. The first few days after their birth. You can usually get about 2 or 3 or 4 days. I think Mother Nature does it on purpose so that it's like the last sleep we get as women. And then they wake up and learn that their lungs make lots of noise, and then it's over for 20 years. that looks nice. Now I want to color this up. Maybe I'll put that down there. What side? Oh, that's nice, that dark side. Maybe I want you. Okay. I want a bit of a raw edge. I really want this book to look rather thrown together. There we go. Love that. I've even been using Vintage Photo. Is not my favorite distress ink, but I've still got a lot of it left. So I've even been just using Vintage Photo for in this book because it's not a big deal, and that way I save my gathered twigs for my other journals that go out the door. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, I have to move it over. Oh, rats. Did I give myself... Oh, you know what? Who cares, right? Who cares if it sticks out? This is mine. I'm just going to use all art glitter glue. I am going to get started on a new journal. Maybe I'll turn the camera on again after the alarm yells at me right now. I decided to put my little bee journal on the shelf for the time being, temporarily. I looked over all of my stuff that I have, my bee-themed stuff, and I don't think I have enough yet. So I found a basket and I put what I have in it. And the nice thing is the spine is all ready to go. So when I finally do decide I've got enough bee things, and it doesn't have to be honeybees, you know, I don't mind a variety of bees. The original book is about all kinds of bees. So maybe once my little Kirby bookstore finally reopens, maybe I'll find some more bee books. I don't know. It'll come to me. I'm not in any hurry. I'm just doing that raw edge where I had to trim it a bit. There we go. All right, that looks nice. I just want to give that a little bit more. All right, so let me show you my other dividers in here. So I'm leaving these in. These are actually helpful, the plastic do thingies. I don't know what they're called, do thingies. So I've already made quite a few, and I've covered them up so I can write on them. I like that, and I think I might make another one, but my sewing machine isn't handy here. And then I can still write on the back. So there's all those. And then, so now we've got one more. So that's 5 dividers. I really think that's all I need for in this book. I will be putting in, I save, I've got them covered up, but I save the information from the journals that I make and sell, just first of all for my own notes and to refer back. But also, I like them just to be handy for 1 year. So I will be putting those into here. I'm just not going to do it right now on camera in case I happen to show anyone's name or address, because that's private. Now I want to put some fussy cuts. I got to put some robins on. So. And I have lots of robin-y things now because my Crafty Crush sent me like a robin goodie gift pack a while back of just robins. It's just heavenly robin overload. So I have robins to spare. I have a robin journal, but one of these days I'm going to get around to making. But there were so many robins. She was so generous to me that I have robins to spare, and I'm going to put some robins in this book. So I'm excited about that. And I also have this that I want to put in. It is, oh, I forget her name now, from Beatrix Potter. And she has 5 babies. So, you know what? My heart goes out to her. I know what that's like. Little mouse. Tittlemouse? I'll find out. Anyhow, she might go somewhere. Oh, she will go somewhere. Sorry, I should be more clear. The juvenile robin, I love that. Oh my goodness, we have so many right now. I think they're on their 2nd nesting now. They will have several nests per season where I live. The robins, they don't do just one nest per springtime. They'll keep going well into the summer, having babies. I'm leaving a little bit of an edge so that I can ink around it. Sometimes I think that looks nice. And in this case, I think that's what I want. So I'm doing it. Well, I hope everyone, all my neighbors to the south, had a safe 4th of July. It was pretty low-key up here in Canada. Of course, we have our birthday celebrations on July 1st. It was pretty low-key, and I'm glad. We didn't, we're still being extremely careful. We're Canadian, what can I say? We err on the side of caution in just about everything. And this is one of those times where I'm glad. So we had Canada had a pretty low-key birthday. Our Prime Minister, Trudeau, he spent Canada Day working in a soup kitchen. So, you know what? I gotta say, I did not vote for the man. I can tell you right now, I did not vote for Justin Trudeau. But I'm very, very pleased with how he has been handling the COVID pandemic up here. I'm very, very pleased with what he has done to keep Canadians as safe and healthy as possible. And you know what? I've got to say, they're all working together. When you hear the Conservatives and the Liberals up here actually cooperating and giving each other compliments, whoa! And that's what's happening. They actually really are working together. They're not fighting each other. They're not nitpicking with each other. And wowie, I think it's working. I do think it's working. Anyhow, so there really wasn't much going on for our Canada Day celebrations. And I'm okay with that, because that means that hopefully more of us will live to see Canada Day 2021, right? Hold on, let me dismiss. My alarm's going off, but I know I've got a few more minutes because I did so much pausing. 28. I've got about 3 minutes. All right, let's see if we can get these robins cut out and glued in 3 minutes. Do you think we can do it? Yeah, so we had a quiet Canada Day, and I'm okay with that. And when I say we, I mean Canada had a quiet Canada Day, including ourselves. My hubby and I always would anyway, so we're not big into, going out and partying and that. There we go. Plus, I think we were on pins and needles, waiting for the phone to ring for that baby. Yeah, we got the first phone call. We're off to the hospital. And then it's sort of, oh boy, okay. And then you wait. But he's a lovely, chubby little fella. 9 pounds, 4 ounces, like I said. Oh boy, that's a lovely size. Now his mama is tall and slender, and she's quite long-waisted. She could be a model. So I think that helps. Boy, my big 12-pounders were crammed under my ribs because I'm not very tall. I'm about 5'3". So all my babies went straight out front, and usually by about 5 months along, I already couldn't see my feet. Oh, I got one little spot here. Oh, I hope I've still got time. Oh, I think this binder is going to be really nice. Very excited about it. And I like that it's bright colors so that hopefully it won't go missing too often. Hopefully it'll be easy to spot. Let's see. I think I like it down here. All right, let me see the time. 31 minutes. Oh, it's going to cut me off. Now, I'm also going to, I might as well just show you now. I've got a large business window envelope that I think I'm going to put on the back of another one of these. Oh, that fits perfectly. Just to put more things in. So what I'm going to do is flip that inside and glue it down to give it a little more toughness. And then I'm going to put it onto so that it can be a tuck spot like that. So it'll be like that. All right. Well, I hope I was in focus. I have no idea because I couldn't see the screen. I guess we'll see together. Take care, everyone. I hope you're safe and healthy and have a great day. Bye. We'll talk soon.